Welcome back here to ABC4 News. I'm Sarah Murphy in for Courtney Johns. We want to thank you for choosing us here at this half hour. A story we're following for you this evening. The man who confessed to killing a missing 19-year-old was sentenced to serve up to 30 years in prison today. ABC4's Northern Utah correspondent Cade Gardner was there in the courtroom. He spoke with the victim's mother and has the latest.
An emotional day inside the courtroom. More than 24 of Dylan Round's family members in attendance. Now, after 2 years, his family hoped that James Brenner would finally show some remorse for his actions, but he refused to look at anyone and refused to speak to anyone. James Brenner limps into the courtroom, causing his shackles to make a light jingle sound.
I wanted the chance to be able to see if his face was as cold as what everybody else is telling me they see.
Candace Cooley, Dylan Round's mom, may never get that chance.
Him not turning around tells me it is.
Dylan went missing from his farm in May 2022. For 23 agonizing months, his mom wondered where he was.
It just shows how truly, twisted his head is, so I don't spend a lot of time trying to process it because I can't.
During the initial search for Dylan, Brenner was an active participant.
That I can't wrap my head around it. How could he have been out there searching with us, telling us where he thought Dylan might be, conversing with us?
9 months after Dylan's disappearance, 60-year-old James Brenner was arrested. For over a year, though, he kept Dylan's location a secret until recently when he was given a plea deal.
So today, it's not a big shock to the system because we've been preparing for this since the end of March when we signed the plea deal.
By telling investigators where to find Dylan's remains, charges were reduced to second-degree felony murder and 2 counts possession of a firearm by a restricted person.
James Brenner will not acknowledge we were even in that room.
He faces 3 to 45 years in prison, but due to his lack of empathy, the judge is going to advise the parole board to keep him in prison as long as legally possible.
It's not near enough time, but I was impressed with Judge Maynard today, his recommendation to the parole board, because that's going to go far. I don't think Brenner will ever get out of jail.
Cooley tells me even though her son is gone, he continues to help a lot of people. That's because the family has set up a foundation in his honor where they actually go out and help other families who have missing loved ones. Reporting from Brigham City, Cade Gardner, ABC4 News.